Buddy and Steph here from the Homestead. Happy New Year. Unfortunately, Steph spent New Year's Eve and all day New Year's feeling like poop. Yeah. So she had to have a rest day yesterday. I got a good amount of little projects done. I'll show you where we're at on the garden. So we just finished up this row right here with the mulch, and then did the weed fabric on this row. But bad news, that pile of mulch is completely empty. This pile of mulch is down pretty low. We've been trying to rake up some little piles here and there to get finished up with this last row, but we are pretty much out of mulch. Yesterday I built this kind of little makeshift trellis for the blackberries because they were out of hand or out of control. You can see just how big they are now with them all propped up on this trellis, but we couldn't get back behind into this row because they were so overgrown in the row. So I think maybe from right there where you can see the start of that row right there and all the way to the end, we can now weed fabric that, and probably with what's left of our mulch, finished half of this row right here, just so it looks nice behind the blackberries and maybe blueberries one day if they start to grow more. Molly's over here mooing. I'll show you some clips of my fence repair yesterday because Molly got out again, even with the little makeshift repair we had done, but Molly got out again. So I went back there and just found any place I could find to get a hole in the ground because it's right next to that big pine tree and it's like impossible. Finally found a place to get a hole in the ground so I could put another post in. So that post is cemented in. Hopefully that's gonna hold and stop the goats and Molly from breaking out again. Someone doesn't belong in this garden. And how do you keep getting through the fence? Molly. What do you think, Lottie? Molly. Oh, Molly. Molly. I gotta go figure out what's going on with this fence back here. You're in the loofah dome now? Okay. In here. Yeah, come on. Come on, get through there. There you go. It's just Molly now. All right, as you can see, I've tried holes all around here, and this big boy right here is why I can't get anywhere. But that spot right there, somehow it just weaved through the roots. So this is the problem part of the fence, right next to the bees. This is where Molly and the goats keep escaping, because we could not get a post here when we were running the original fence. So we ended up having to use a post that was a little too far away for the run of cattle panel. Now, you may have noticed an issue, but these posts are not very lined up. So that post I just put in the ground is pretty close lined up with the rest of the fence. This post is not. There is a pretty good gap here. It's because this is one of the original posts for the fence that was here before. So it's going to have a little wave to it, but I think it's going to strengthen it up enough to not let Molly and the goats escape. Isn't that right, Molly girl? Isn't that right, Molly girl? Oh yeah, look how excited she is. Look how excited she is to see her friend. That's a good girl, Molly. That's a good girl, Molly. Okay, so that's what we've gotten. That's what I've gotten done last couple days. Oh, I took down the tree that is in the way of the driveway. Right when I was about to call Daniel to see if he could come up with his chainsaw, I saw him drive down the driveway. So I was like, okay, I don't know how much time I have to get the tree down before the stump grinder guy shows up. And Daniel just left, so I just got my axe and my mini chainsaw. Took the tree down, got about halfway through it with the axe, and then mini chainsawed the rest of the way through it, and then grabbed a rope and just pulled it down the direction that I wanted it to fall. But yeah, so don't underestimate an axe and a mini chainsaw. It'll take a tree down if you need it to. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Sitting outside by a burning stump that once was a tree in the way of your driveway. Oh, and tonight is our first wet test, I guess. It's gonna rain all night. So we'll see how the room and if any water comes past here with the sealant on there. I think it still technically needed like a week to fully cure because it hasn't been super warm. But I mean, it's pretty hard when you touch it, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one. We had planned on doing a year-end review. We're almost at 1 year in the channel, coming up on 1 year. So right around maybe sometime this week, once Steph is feeling a little bit better. Yeah, once she gets her voice back, we'll do our Denman Homestead year-end review, the first annual. So check that out. But we will catch you on the next one. See you later.